once we get into league play, things always start to ratchet up, and I think the effort that we put forth against Boston on Saturday, especially on the defensive end, just wasn't there tonight. We just got to be a lot more focused, a lot more concentration on that end, and I think that shows on the court. But that's something we'll get better at tomorrow, and something we'll look at going forward. We got comfortable early, and then we let them get comfortable, honestly. We stopped pressuring the ball, stopped getting in gaps, stopped getting deflections, that type of thing. And, once a team gets comfortable, they're tough to, get off track. So I think that was big. And, we just got to – I think the biggest thing is sustaining energy, for full 40 minutes. We're going to have lapses, 1 to 2 minute lapses, but they can't turn into 4, 5, 6 minute. Like you said, where that run turns into, a 10 double-digit swing, that type of thing. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just sustaining that concentration and energy, especially on the defensive end. I think it's kind of more on a personal level. We all got to take pride in guarding our man and keep them out of the paint. But then at the same time, we got 5 guys on the floor. It can't be one-on-one. It's got to be 1-on-5 if they're going to start doing that. So I think that's something that's really important to us as well, is making sure that we're playing team defense so they can't get those easy ones that they got today. Every day we're in the gym and we're working. We get 30 games a year, but we're working out 300 some days a year, whatever. So I think that's the biggest thing. Look what we did wrong, look what we need to get better at, and then don't be afraid to take criticism and get better at it. So I think that's the big thing. I think we have a very open group in that aspect, and we want to learn, we want to get better, and so I think that's going to be really important, especially after tonight, because there's a lot of things that we need to get better at. It's obviously it would be a really cool milestone with the people that have come here and people that I've played with. But obviously right now I'm really focused on the wins. Being the only senior, I want to make sure we got guys on the right track. So that's definitely the most important thing right now. Yeah, no, it's definitely something I gotta get better at, is making sure I'm taking good ones. If I'm gonna take a lot of shots for this team, I gotta make sure that they're good ones and they're in the rhythm of the offense, that kind of thing. So it's definitely something that I personally need to look at myself and get better at.
I mean, this whole game was a defensive battle. I mean, like, the offense was flowing for both teams, and I think, we just couldn't get stops down the road at the end of the game, and it really cost us when we couldn't get stops, like, when we needed them. This is exactly what we worked on in practice, I think. Like, we knew they were going to be driving a lot and their guards were going to be attacking the rim. I guess we got to communicate better on defense and, like, really just contest shots at the rim. Too many wide open layups really hurt us. And just, like, rotating, helping out each other, and then just, like, communicating more. I think we need to really focus on that. It's just all starts in defense, because the offense I don't think was the issue. I knew this was a really important game for us. I wanted to come in, like, really focused, and, like, past couple days in practice I really just tried to, like, focus on, like, what I needed to do to help our team win, and their coach telling me I need to make my threes, and so I came in, I was really focused on that and just doing what I needed to do on offense and really just help our team out on that end. So worked out that way. They played me a little tighter in the second half, but, like, I still feel like even if they were playing me tighter, I was able to still get by them and still create some offense for other guys and get guys open and stuff. So I used that to my advantage, them guarding me tighter. I shot the ball when I was semi-open. I got fouled so on one of the threes, so I was still able to create some offense, and I think that worked out in my favor a little bit.
Well, it's not overly complicated. Clearly, we had a very poor effort at the defensive end across the board. We didn't make it very challenging in any respect. It's on all of us to figure out why that was tonight. I thought off what was probably our best defensive effort of the year the other day in Boston, we came back with our worst for whatever reason. We got to figure out what's wrong. We'll look at schematically. We'll look at style of play, a little bit of everything before we get ready to go play another quality opponent on Friday. It's certainly very disappointing, but still it's close. I'm tired of saying it's close. We lose by 2 the other day. We lose by 3 possessions here today. There's plenty of opportunities to get it turned around, but we got to buckle down and find a way to play better and coach better. That's the way they play. It was the way they've been playing. That's the way they've been playing. They've been playing that the same way for really a number of years now. We had a couple of really bad turnovers that didn't help at that point, but also I thought we lost our concentration defensively. There were some late baskets on shot clocks. We got beat by people that what were their strengths instead of making them go to their weakness. I thought that early on it really changed. We were up 17-6, and we lost our flow defensively. And I gave some easy baskets, and they got going it that way, and we never got it back. One of the things we want everyone to do is be more aggressive. I thought, and I still thought at times there were times we weren't ready to shoot it when we caught it. He did a good job of being ready to shoot the ball. That's what he does best, and when he caught it, he was ready to shoot it. But across the board, we got to be able to do that. There were even during that stretch you talked about, there were a couple of times I thought we ended up with turnovers because we weren't ready when we caught it, and we missed some opportunities to get shots in that respect. So we've got to be better at that. But again, at the end of the day, we lost, and it was the defensive end. Well, I mean, we are like the fourth best free throw shooting team in the country. I don't know if it's the missed free throws that are the issue. The issue is we shot 55% from the floor. We shot 45% from the three. We shot 83% from the free throw line and lost. They scored 96 points. They shot 60% from the floor. So that's the number one thing is we got to get that straight. We've had a number of times. It's too many this year. We've had a number of times where we've had defenses outings like that, and we got to come up with something to be better. Yeah, I think they're getting there. I think like all freshmen, it's up and down. You have moments where you play really well. You have moments where you struggle, and that's typical. I think that they've improved throughout the year, and I expect them to continue to do so.